Governor Gordon's had his hand up, though, so I'd like to give you the last word.
Thank you, Secretary Raimondo, and a great panel, and Wyoming being sort of the home of some of the pioneering stuff on blockchain and cryptocurrency. I'd love to talk on that, but really my concern is as we deploy all of this, and I think that, Governor Burgum's point about flexibility is absolutely imperative. But as we deploy this, and we talked a little bit about, this will depreciate. So in those markets where, the tremendous amount of money that's now available to sort of help build out fiber and network, the question I have is how do we maintain that so that in a few years' time we don't end up with the same kinds of inequities that we had before? Because those markets didn't get served for a reason. And how do we make sure that we have those markets supported over time?
Yeah, such a good question. Let me say two things. I was quite involved in negotiating the broadband component of the law with Congress, and as a former governor, felt very strongly flexibility was necessary for exactly the reason that you said. You all have broadband inequities in your state, and they're different in every state, so the solution has to be different. So I want every one of you to stay in close touch with me and my team as we go through this to make sure that every state is going to have to put together a state plan that speaks to the needs in your state. And so I can't say that enough. Secondly, a huge part of the reason that ISPs and others don't serve every community is because there hasn't been enough money to be made in those communities, if we're really honest about it, which is the whole point of this $65 billion. So we need to all structure the implementation of this money to make sure that we provide enough of an incentive for ISPs and other providers, municipal providers, middle mile providers, co-ops, nonprofits, et cetera, to actually lay the fiber or do the fixed wireless or do the technology in these communities that have heretofore been touched. And that is the challenge before us, and we have to make sure that this too will be a public-private partnership. They are in order to get this money, they are going to have to put skin in the game themselves and ensure to us that they will reach these communities that are more expensive to reach, and that they will do so by providing affordable plans, as we go forward. So it's an excellent point, and I think kind of a key principle of the whole way we're going to implement it.